Hello, everybody, it's Slushing, and today we'll be talking about Black Christmas, 1974. Why am I slowly getting closer and closer to the screen? Roll the trailer clip.
Hey, quiet! It's him again!
Jingle bell rock.
Listen, you pervert, why don't you go over to Lambekai? They could use a little of this.
Jingle bells square in the frosty air.
Okay, anyways, this movie is a fucking classic. I mean, it's known as one of the greatest slashers of all time, and in fact, one of the inventors of the slasher genre. Along with, movies like Texas Chainsaw, Psycho, stuff like that. I really love Black Christmas 1974. I had to say it right now, it's not my favorite of the trilogy. It's not really a trilogy because they're not really connected. But, the three Black Christmas movies, it's my second favorite behind 2006. I really love this film, it's got, it's really based on suspense. It's not all about the blood and the gore and the kills. It's more so based on suspense, which I'm a big, big, big fan of. It's an alternative to 2006. Because 2006 was more founded on blood, kills, gore, all that stuff. And then that one even has suspense, but it was more focused on, just being super graphic and bloody as fuck. Whereas this one was like, let's take our time. Let's build the tension and suspense throughout. So it's honestly my best comparison to the 2006 film would be this is John Carpenter's Halloween. And the 2006 film is Rob Zombie's Halloween. That's the best way I can put it. And if that doesn't make sense, I don't know how else to tell you. Basically, this film was more on suspense. That one was just fuck. It was just fucking crazy. Fucking insanity, man. That's all that one was. So you really got to take your pick. Which one do you want more on the time? Then, of course, 2019 is a completely sort of... It's barely even a Black Christmas film. It literally just has that in the title. Probably to make a little bit extra money. It probably would have failed even worse at the box office had it not had the name in it. Or it might have been a bigger hit. Hell if I know. I don't know. You never really know until you know. Until stuff plays out differently, which obviously it can't now. But we'll talk about that film at a later date. But Black Christmas 1974 is a masterful classic in suspense, in the tension and dread of just fear of, what's going to happen? When's it going to happen? What's going on? Where are these people? What the hell is happening here? And it just gets you on edge. So whenever something happens, you're like, oh, shit. It's kind of like a reward whenever something happens. I really love Bob Clark's work. He's done some interesting films. He does Black Christmas, and he did Porky's and A Christmas Story. It's just a strange trio of films. You're kind of, it's not surprising. Plenty of horror directors and comedy directors go on to do horror movies, and horror movie directors go on to do comedies and superhero movies. So it's not super uncommon. It's just kind of interesting, the three movies. Those are the three that I really know: Porky's, Black Christmas, and Christmas Story. I'm sure he's done a lot more, but those are the only three that I really know off the top of my head. And it's just an interesting trio of movies, man. They're so different. A Christmas Story is still based around Christmas, but it's hilarious, it's goofy. And then you have Black Christmas, which is extremely dark, and twisted. And then you have Porky's, which is just a hilarious fucking movie. It's so funny to see the transition. Like, if you go from watching one of these to the other, you're going to be like, it'll probably be less jarring to go from A Christmas Story to Porky's. You're just like, okay, it's another comedy movie. But going from A Christmas Story or Porky's to Black Christmas, or, other way around, it's just an extremely interesting change, which I have done before just to see how it was, and I was like, okay, this is strange. But either way, I love this movie. It's an amazing classic for the holidays and classic period. Even if it didn't have Christmas in the name, it'd still be a fucking classic. It's just a masterclass in suspense, and I love suspenseful movies. Don't get me wrong, I love my violence, I love my kills, my gore, and all that other shit. But I also really love a movie whenever it, doesn't just go based off of jump scares or blood. and stuff, and nudity and stuff. It goes based off suspense, which is really the way to, create dread. And then you add your blood in and stuff and jump scares, and that's what just keeps on adding to the fear factor. But this film, god damn it, it's just it's one of those rare perfect movies. I really don't have anything negative to say about this film. All because it's second in my ranking doesn't mean anything. It's simply second because I just really fucking love the remake, man. The 2006 remake was just a blast. And it's not even a perfect film. I know it sounds crazy because I ranked this one behind it. It's just more fun. I just get more enjoyment out of it. So it's probably always going to be my number one between the series. But that's my review on Black Christmas 1974. I feel like I should also talk about the music. The music's really good in this film. I don't know who composed the music, and also Olivia Hussey and all the other actresses in this film. They do an amazing job. I mean, it's not even surprising. There's a good list of cast members here, and they all do a really good job. Like I said, I don't have anything negative to say about it. I could have probably made this review shorter if I hadn't kept yapping, but whatever, whatever. But hit like if you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you guys think of Black Christmas down below. Hit like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the bell, get notified anytime I make a video or stream. If you update the channels, lots of upgrades going on. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.